We are going to be starting to keep a virtual sketchbook. Every week I will post a prompt for you to do for items to add into the sketchbook. Today we are going to be doing timed drawings, and the subject matter is going to be a chair. You can either draw the same chair from different angles, or you can draw 3 different chairs. If you don't have something at home that you want to use as your source of inspiration, you can always go to the internet and pull up images of chairs, and you can draw any of those images as well. So I photographed a chair that I have in my studio. I'm going to be working from the photo, and then the other drawings I'm going to be doing will be from life. You're going to be setting a timer, and you're going to be drawing for 5 minutes. So you're going to do 3 5-minute drawings. So in total, 15 minutes worth of sketching. If you finish before the 5 minutes is up, you can move on to the next drawing, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to expect in a 5-minute span of time. So starting now, I'm looking at the image. I have my laptop out in front of me. I have the image here, and I'm going to start to sketch. You can sketch in pencil, pen, marker. With sketching, I'm not looking for a finished product necessarily. I am looking to see you sort of problem solving through sketching. So when I start a sketch, and I may switch to a color when I start to have so many lines from kind of the mistakes that I'm making that I can't tell what's what. I tend to draw a bit big, so I may get to a point where I can't fit the whole thing on here. What you are not allowed to do is erase or start over. So I'm going to continue drawing even if I don't like what I'm starting to see. It's practice. And this is how you would start to progress your drawing skills. If you keep erasing time and time again, you'll never get any further than like a couple of steps, right? Because for most of us, I think we get so caught up in having it look like what we want it to look like that we can't get any further because we think it looks wrong from the very beginning. I very rarely in my career as an artist have started many drawings where I felt that it was perfect right from the beginning. I struggle a little bit talking and sketching. I tend to, when I am drawing, need to pay attention to just what I'm working on. So if I'm a little choppy in my thoughts, I apologize. So this was my grandma and grandpa's chair. It's a rocking chair. So when I'm drawing, I'm looking for relationship cues, meaning, how big is this compared to this? What's the distance from here to here? So like right now I can tell like this is a bit short. This photo of the chair will be up in the sketchbook. So this is where I may have to make a few changes. But notice I'm not erasing. I'm working in a material which I can't erase. These are like fancy crayons, basically what I have. I'm starting to wonder about the distance from the top of this arm of the chair to the top. I think I might have that a little short to me, it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't sketch. When I was younger, I sketched a ton. As I've gotten older, I tend to move right towards finished projects that I'm working on. So I forget how much that I really enjoy. I'm almost up on my 5 minutes. I really enjoy the sketching process. You can do some shading along the way if that's what you want. It can be completely in an outline. All right, so I think there's so many like little details that are happening. I'm just about out of time here. There are little details that are happening within the legs of the chair. Like it's turned out, but I don't think I want to add that. If I do, I'm just going to add a small impression of it. I love a sketch, and I love the sketchy lines. So even though my lines are kind of everywhere at this point, and maybe some of the definition is, or most of the definition is lacking, that's kind of, I'm not doing this with it being, or needing it to be a finished piece. I'm doing it for the, just having had the experience of drawing it. Because, now after having done this, I'm thinking to myself, I think I'd like to see this as a painting. So for me, I may then go back and revisit this chair, do a few more sketches of it, because this also helps me work out the shapes, because there's, especially depending upon which angle you're looking at, there's some complicated things going on here for me. And that's my sketch. All right, so here's my sketch of the rocking chair. That was a little over 5 minutes. Okay, and now I have to do 2 more. So the 2 more I do will be posted. I just wanted you to see the process.